You're a little older than me, but the years between us feel more like whispers than walls. Time may have touched your face more than mine, but it has graced you with wisdom, a kind of knowing that makes me pause and wonder. You've lived through seasons I have yet to see, weathered storms that haven't crossed my skies. I marvel at the quiet strength you carry, the way you hold life's truths without bitterness, as if each one was a lesson you chose to embrace. Your laugh feels like sunlight spilling into my world, warm and steady, a melody that soothes the parts of me still uncertain. It carries stories of places you've been, moments you've savored, and the echoes of lessons I'm still learning. You have a way of looking at me that makes me feel both young and infinite, as if you see more in me than I know exists. Your eyes, touched by time, hold the weight of experiences I've yet to collect, and yet they shine with a kindness that never feels condescending. You speak of the world with a reverence I admire. The way you notice the small details, the flicker of a candle, the rhythm of falling rain, or the way the wind carries the scent of change reminds me to slow down, to breathe, to feel. Sometimes I catch myself wondering what you see in me, this younger soul still stumbling through life's maze. Do you see a spark that reminds you of yourself long ago? Or is it something I can't quite name, something born of the invisible threads that bind us? Your words carry weight, each one measured, thoughtful, deliberate. You don't speak to fill the silence, you speak to honor it. And in those moments I find myself drawn to you, to the wisdom you offer so freely and the love that wraps itself around your every syllable. You've lived through chapters I have yet to write. You've tasted the sweetness of victory and the bitterness of loss. And yet, you don't wear these moments as burdens. You wear them as badges, silent proof of a life well lived, a heart well traveled. I admire the way you carry yourself with the grace that comes from knowing who you are, from having faced the world and made peace with it. You are steady, a beacon in a sea of chaos, a reminder that there is beauty in resilience. And though you are older, you never make me feel small. You don't dismiss my fears as trivial or my dreams as naive. Instead, you hold them gently, as if they are precious treasures, as if they are just as important as your own. You've taught me that time is not a thief, but a gift, each moment a chance to grow, to love, to become. And though I may not yet have the years you do, I feel richer for the time we share. With you, I see life differently. The rush to achieve, to be somewhere or someone, slows to a gentle rhythm. You remind me that there is beauty in the journey, that the destination is only part of the story. You've shown me the art of letting go, of releasing what no longer serves, of holding on to only what matters. It's a lesson I'm still learning, but one I cherish all the more because it comes from you. There are moments when I feel the weight of our difference, when the years between us seem like an ocean I cannot cross. But then you reach for me, and your touch erases the distance, reminding me that love knows no age, no boundaries, only the endless pull of one soul to another. You've walked roads I have yet to tread, seen sunsets I'll only dream of. But instead of creating a gap, these experiences have built a bridge, one we cross together, hand in hand. And while I may not always understand your world or the echoes of the past you carry, I want to try. I want to listen to your stories, to learn from your journey, to honor the life that brought you here to me. You're a little older than me, but in your arms, time feels like an illusion. The years that separate you as fade in the background, overshadowed by the depth of what we share. With you, I am neither young nor old, I am simply alive. You teach me in ways you don't even realize, in the way you move through the world, in the way you love without hesitation, in the way you trust the flow of life. You are my teacher, my guide, my partner in this dance of existence. And though I have not yet seen the things you have seen, I know that one day when I do, I will think of you. I will think of the wisdom you offered, the patience you showed, the love you gave. For now, I am content to walk beside you, to share this moment, this chapter of our story. I don't need to know what the future holds or how many pages are left to write. All I need is this connection, this love, this timeless bond. You are more than your years, more than the lessons you've learned or the roads you've traveled. You are kindness, strength, and light. You are a reminder that love is not bound by age, but by the depth of what we feel, the truth of what we share. So yes, you're a little older than me, but that difference, those years, only make what we have more beautiful. For in the space between us lies a bridge, one built not of time, but of love. And as we walk forward together, I am grateful for every step, every moment, every breath. You're a little older than me. And I used to think of the years between us as a gulf too wide to cross, a distance marked by milestones I hadn't yet reached. You carried the weight of seasons I hadn't lived through, the wisdom of storms that had yet to touch me. And yet, here we stand, in a place where time bends and boundaries blur. I see it in your eyes of depth that speaks of journeys taken, paths wandered in solitude, and lessons carved into the lines of your face. You've seen the world in ways I can only imagine, felt the sharp edges of life's truths, and found beauty in the soft glow of its forgiveness. You carry stories in your silence, the kind that don't need words, stories I long to hear but may never fully understand. I am captivated by your presence, a quiet power that doesn't demand, but invites gently, patiently. Your laughter feels like a song I've heard before, a melody from a time that wasn't mine, yet feels so deeply familiar. It wraps around me, pulling me into your orbit, a place where I feel both grounded and untethered. You walk with a certainty that I admire, a grace born of battles fought and victories earned. You've made peace with the things I still wrestle with, the fear of falling, the ache of letting go, the delicate art of surrendering to what is. And though you are a little older than me, it is not age that defines you, but a richness, a fullness of being that transcends the ticking of clocks. It's in the way you pause to notice the small things, the curve of a petal, the way light dances on water, the quiet hum of a moment passing. You make me feel as though time is an illusion, that the years between us are merely lines drawn in the sand, washed away by the tide of our connection. You hold my gaze as if to say, I see you, and in that gaze, I feel seen in a way I never have before. Your words are measured, thoughtful, each one carrying the weight of meaning. They are not hurried or thrown carelessly into the wind, but offered with intention, a gift I unwrap slowly, savoring every syllable. And yet, despite your wisdom, despite the weight of years you carry, you never make me feel small. You treat my dreams as though they are treasures, my fears as though they are sacred. You listen not with the intent to reply, but with the intent to understand. I often wonder what you see in me, what it is that draws you to someone still learning, still fumbling through the labyrinth of life. Perhaps you see in me a reflection of who you once were, or perhaps it's something else entirely, something unspoken, something neither of us can name. There are moments when I feel the weight of our difference, when the years between you has seemed to stretch out like a vast ocean. But then you reach for me, and your touch erases the distance, reminding me that love knows no age, no bounds, only the pull of one soul to another. You teach me without meaning to, not through lectures or lessons, but through the way you live. You show me how to be present, how to let go of what doesn't serve me, how to embrace the beauty of imperfection. With you, I am not afraid of the future, nor do I feel the need to cling to the past. You remind me that life is lived in the now, in the spaces between breaths, in the quiet moments we share.